Okay, again, this is review 5-2. It's the second half of chapter 6. This one we're using again, f of x is that one, g of x is that one, and they want to use that for the following question. So we're multiplying and dividing functions this time. So we'll start off f times g of x equals, your f function is 18x to the 7/4. Your g function, go away. Your g function is 2x to the 1/2. So, and we'll just multiply. F times g of x, 18 times 2 is 36. I don't need the parentheses anymore. 36. And whenever we're multiplying our bases, we add our exponents. So 7/4 plus 1/2, that's what, 2/4? So 7, 8, 9, that would be 9/4. Okay? They say evaluate it 2. So there's your equation. There's your new function. And if they say evaluate it 2, well, f times g of x, well, f times g evaluated at 2 equals 36 times 2 to the 9/4. And I feel like I did this problem earlier. Which that's not going to come out pretty. Because you can't take the 4th root of 2. Surely that's what that comes out to. Let's shove it in my calculator, see what happens. I don't think it's going to work though. 2 to the 9/4 is something ugly times 36. That comes out to be about 171.25. But here's what I want you to do. If you get something like this, I want you to just straight up leave it like that. This is as reduced as it's going to get. What is 2 to the 9th power? 2 to the 9th. It's 512. 2 to the 1/2. Yeah, you can't even do that. Alright, so just leave it alone. Alright, this is definitely a design flaw that we will address for the test. Alright, number 11. Same idea, except we're going to divide this time. So, if I've got f divided by g of f, so that's f divided by g of x. We'll put the f on top, that's 18x to the 7/4. Put the g on bottom, 2x to the 1/2. And this time, instead of adding, we're subtracting our bases. Well, 18 minus 9 is 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9, I'm sorry. And then we'll subtract our exponents. 7/4 minus 1/2 is, that's 7/65, that's 5/4. 5/4. So, f divided by g of x, sorry I wrote it this way, I'm not really sure why I did, is 9 times x to the 5/4. So that's your function, that's your new function. And they want us to evaluate at 1. So f divided by g, where x is 1. 9 is, plug in the 1. 1 to the 5/4 is still 1. 1 times 9 is 9. So there's your answer. All right. Actually, let's go back to the last problem real quick. Because I couldn't take the 4th root of 2, let's do a different one. Because in the test we'll get one that works. So let's do f of g of 16 equals 36 times 16 to the 9/4. Okay? So the 4th root of 16 is 2. So let's do 16 to the 9/4. That gives us a giant number, which is 512. So that's 36 times 512. So we'll multiply that by 36, and we get 18,432. So that equals 18,432. All right, your test will come out to a whole number. So that's what we're going to do. All right, just to give you an example, you're going to get something that comes out. All right, last but not least, number 12. At least we're going to strive for something that comes out. And I can already tell this one's not going to come out because of that 3. We'll have to adjust our strategy, but that's okay. You can survive. So in this case, it's not, instead of f divided by g, it is g divided by f. Same process, but this time we're putting the g function on top. So 2x to the 1/2 over 18x to the 7/4. Well, g over f of x equals, well, 2 over 18 reduces down to 1/9. All right, I'll put the 9 on bottom. And x to the 1/2, x to the 4th. So we're going to subtract these exponents. 1/2 minus 7/4 is actually negative 5/4. So we're going to put the 5/4, x to the 5/4 on bottom. And we'll put a 1 on top, kind of as a placeholder. If nothing else is there, we'll make sure there's a 1, because that would be proper. So there's your formula. And again, you can't take the 5/4 of 3. So let's do a different number. Let's do 3. What if you did 81? I like 81. This isn't going to be a giant number on bottom, but that's okay. So let's do, no, let's do x equals 81. So if I do g over f of x, no, not of x, of 81, we're going to get 1 over 9 times 81 to the 5/4, which 81 to the 5/4 is 243. 1 over 9 times 243, which equals, times 9 is 2187. 2187 underneath a 1. So that will be your final answer. Okay? There you go.